Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews, night 9 of the 31 Days of Horror. What I've got for you tonight is Evil Dead Trap. This movie is released on Unearthed Films, Unearthed Classics line, my bad. And it's a 1988 film from Japan, directed by Toshihiro Ikeda. This is a fun movie. I'm just going to say this before I even get started on this. Just imagine this. Dario Argento and Lucio Fulci, you take their DNA, both of them, you mix it together, you grow a kid out of it, and that kid is born in Japan, you get this movie. Okay? You got a soundtrack on this that sounds very much like Goblin. You get shots in this that are very, very Argento. And you get like the whole like nightmare logic of like Fulci stuff and everything. And pretty decent gore levels as well that's up there like with Fulci's type stuff. Basic plot of this movie, there's a woman, she has it's not really a talk show, it's like a late night show where, people send in like, ghost videos or stuff like that, and she looks at them and everything. So she's, she gets a tape through the mailroom, and it appears to be a snuff film. So they study this tape, they look, and they figure out roughly where it was filmed. So her and her crew decide, you know what, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna see what we can find. So they go out there, and stuff doesn't go well. This is a mix between a slasher film and like a supernatural film, because the killer in this movie has like he has like, think basket case. He has something in him. Yeah. The design for the killer on this is actually really cool. I mean, well, you can see him there on the cover right up at the top. It's like this, I don't know, like this like rain slicker type thing with like a cover over the face and everything. You got, honestly, some pretty inventive kills, actually. You get, like, this one scene where the girl, like, one of the girls has been taken, like, hostage, well, not hostage, taken captive, and the other one's trying to rescue her, and she's banging on the door, and you see that the door is attached with a wire that goes all the way along to a crossbow. So, you think, she's gonna break down the door, the crossbow's gonna go off, it's gonna shoot the girl. She breaks down the door. Crossbow goes off, doesn't shoot the girl though, goes like kind of like beside her. But there's another trap, and that one's a lot more brutal. This movie, all in all, no one really talks about Evil Dead Trap. I mean, I know back in like the early 2000s when excuse me, yeah, when like the whole like J-horror and like Asian thing really kind of kicked off. This was one that people talked about. It was out through Synapse at the time. But it quickly seemed to be forgotten. And it's unfairly forgotten, I think. This is a damn good movie. If you're a fan of slasher films, if you're a fan of like Argento, if you're a fan of Fulci, I definitely recommend Evil Dead Trap. It's honestly a good little bit of filmmaking. Oh, damn, I'm tired. Sorry about that. Now, this Blu-ray itself, it's actually kind of loaded. I mean, there are 3 commentary tracks. There's a commentary track by the director and the effects guy. One by another filmmaker who did, like, newer stuff. And one, which I watched, actually, with James Mudge from Eastern Kicks. That's a really fun commentary, honestly. Then you got, trappings of the dead. It's like a behind the scenes, like, like looking back on it type thing. Storyboards, behind the scenes stills, promotional artwork, trailers. it's a good release. And holy shit, man, I don't know why I'm so yawny, damn. But it's definitely one I recommend seeking out if you haven't seen it. For a rating, this gets 9 out of 10. It's really solid. Could it be better? Yeah, you can argue that for like anything. But for what it is, a 1988 Japanese horror film, it's pretty effective. So yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.